All right, it's about 11:34, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. This shouldn't be a super long call or video. Well, I know a lot of you are going to have to watch the playback, but it's been a little while since I've done one of these little touch base calls. I'd like to start doing them more frequently. I am having lots of changes at my full-time day job. So I'm kind of in a place where I'm trying to figure out my timing, when I can hop on and do this stuff. So bear with me as I figure that out. But I'm hoping to start doing this. Right now, I'm making it my goal for every 2 weeks. Maybe one day we can get back to a once a week type of situation. But thank you for hopping on, and for those of you watching the playback, thank you for watching that. Please do not hesitate to ask any questions, you guys. That's what the team page is for. If I personally cannot get on there and answer questions, I know there are at least 5 or 6 people that are very knowledgeable and capable of answering product questions about back office stuff. So please do not hesitate to use the team page as a sounding board. I am not the only one that has to post in that page. It says my name on it, but that's just because I created the page, and I want you guys to take ownership of the page also, and use it as if it belonged to you. That's what it's there for. That's what we're here for. So please do not hesitate to utilize that page. So let's just hop right to it. Leaders Retreat was last week. I think it ended on Saturday. Sorry, excuse the nasally noise. They released a new product, Joyo Multi-Action Collagen Supplement, which is super exciting, you guys. Collagen is kind of the up-and-coming hot topic in the beauty world. So I'm going to take just a little bit of time to go over some details about the collagen, a little bit of the science. I know not all of you are science people, so I will try to keep that brief. And then we're going to talk about a couple more things, but now I don't have all this memorized, you guys. I am only using the stuff that they sent out. Oh, it's not going to let me. Okay, plan B. I'm using the stuff that they sent out in the email. So if you are getting your Plexus emails, you have access to all of this information. Just a little bit of background. Collagen naturally occurs in the body. If you think about like your bones are like the structure that your body is built on, kind of like the scaffolding. It's the bones, like the frame of your house. It's what everything else is built on top of. That's what collagen does for your skin. It is the framework that keeps your skin full and plump. And after the age of about 20, well, they say after your 20s. So I guess after you turn 30, the collagen in your skin structure starts to break down. That's where fine lines, wrinkles, all of that stuff comes from. After your 20s, collagen decreases by 68% over your lifetime. So that's where the decrease begins, and it will decrease by 68%. That's a lot. That's why elderly women have wrinkles, I guess, because they're at the end of that decrease. Now, that's not to say that wrinkles are bad or that people don't want wrinkles. A lot of people feel like wrinkles give their face character. But I think where we're at now in a society where social media is a big thing, and there's filters and all of that stuff, people want to look young without using that stuff. Filters were a big thing, but now if you can tell they're using a filter, then they're being fake, whatever. Collagen is important to help slow the progression of the wrinkles in your face. So, sign me up for that. I'll be on board with that. So that's what this supplement is meant to do. It helps increase the body's ability to produce collagen, and it slows the progression of the decrease in the collagen of your skin. So you're essentially just prolonging your skin's integrity, essentially. A couple of importance to note, because a lot of people will ask about this. This new collagen supplement is dairy-free, gluten-free, and has no artificial ingredients, flavors, or colors. So anybody that looks for those things, that's important to note. Let's see. I'm trying to get to. So this kind of, this email, if you scroll towards the bottom of it, it kind of breaks down like different types of wrinkles, I guess, or different types of skin breakdown. Crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles. The collagen supports your skin's structure to help prevent creases and wrinkles with highly bioavailable hydrolyzed type 1 and type 3 collagen from marine and grass-fed bovine sources. Skin that's dehydrated and rough texture, the collagen will help plump and hydrate and increase the smoothness from the inside out with clinically studied levels of ceramides. Sagging and drooping skin, the collagen will help strengthen the skin elasticity. And sorry, just a second. Okay. This supplement boosts the collagen strength and skin elasticity with vitamin C and natural sources of type 1 and type 3 collagen. On the little, they have a product info sheet, and I'm going to open that up really quick. Some people are probably going to ask, why only type 1 and type 3 of collagen? What about type 2? Type 2 collagen is good for bones, bone and joint health, but not necessarily, it doesn't necessarily give any beauty benefits. And since we're calling it Joyome multi-action collagen, we're promoting it as a beauty product. So they didn't feel like the type 2 collagen was going to give the benefit that they needed for the beauty side of it. So they just did the type 1 and type 3. All right. FOS is going to be listed on the ingredients. That's a prebiotic. So that's just going to help with the age, decrease the age progression of the face. It's going to help with your microbiome on your face. Ceramides reduce skin dryness. They hydrate and plump the skin and improve the elasticity. Our collagen contains biotin. So how many people do you know take a biotin supplement to make their hair grow? So they can, it's kind of like a 2-for-1. Instead of just doing the biotin for their hair and nails, they can do our collagen supplement, improve their skin, and it helps their hair and nails grow too. Vitamin C and E are both good for cell function and skin health. If you follow any type of beauty blogger, they're going to tell you to put a vitamin E oil on your skin. Take a vitamin E supplement. Vitamin C is really good for the skin. So those two things are super, super important for like the glowing part of the skin. And then antioxidants from a superfood blend to help strengthen the skin barrier and defend the skin against free radicals. That's just good in general. We are out in a polluted atmosphere a good part of the day. I mean, if you're around anybody that drives a car, there's pollution in the air from their car. So that is just to help kind of defend the skin from absorbing any of those environmental toxins. It is flavorless. You can add it to anything you drink. A lot of people have been adding it to coffee, so it doesn't hurt it if it's hot. Smoothies, it doesn't hurt it if it's super cold. Their water, it dissolves really quickly. You can mix it with your slim or your lean. There's really, I mean, this should be the easiest product to take that we have in our list, because there's no flavor to it. So it's just dump it in whatever you're drinking and move along. Do that once a day. So I highly encourage you to download that this is on my phone, that fact sheet from the Joyome, or from the email that was announcing the collagen. You'll have to scroll to the very bottom. Actually, that's not true. Within the email, let me get back to the email. Within the email, there's a button that says collagen information. If you click that, you'll get some just kind of your generic information there. But if you scroll to the bottom in the fine print, there's a link that says Joyome collagen information sheet. Click that. It'll open up this sheet, and it literally gives you everything you need to know about this collagen product. It's just, I think it's going to be a really good opportunity to get people who have been maybe ordering but not ordering much, so they're not hitting that 100 PV like wholesale ambassadors. If they're not hitting that 100 PV, this is a good opportunity to have them try something new that's going to help their hair, skin, and nails grow, be stronger, and reduce the fine lines and wrinkles in their face. Just help the overall texture and glowing of their skin. I think that is probably the way I'm going to approach this. That's for wholesale ambassadors, but if you have new customers, people that are interested in Joyome, you might just mention, hey, we just came out with this brand new collagen product. It's going to be a great companion to go with your Joyome. So your Joyome is, you're putting it on your face. The collagen is working on your skin from the inside out. That's going to be a good way to talk to people about it. We have the stuff for the outside of the face. We know it works really well. Now here's some stuff that's ingestible that will also improve the structure of your skin. So that's really that about the collagen. I'm not going to keep going because I could talk about it all day. I'm really excited about it. One thing I want you to write down is we're going to have one of those online events like we did last month. We're going to have an online event on November the 12th. It's a Tuesday. November the 12th is a Tuesday. If someone would like to be the host, now before you scramble and run for the hills, being the host is not hard. I have a private Facebook group. I think Brianna and I are the only two in it because you have to add a person to create a group. I have this private Facebook group where every post that you need to post in an online event is there. You literally copy the picture, paste the picture, copy the text, paste the text. And you essentially all you have to do is just make sure that you're copying and pasting and you're kind of timing it so that the event ends on time. There is literally zero brain power that goes into being the host. So if anybody would like to host the event on the 12th, please let me know. We're going to probably be doing these events at least once a month, maybe more frequently in the near future when we're getting close to Christmas. We may do a special Christmas edition where we have some gifts or whatever. But if you would like to be the host, either this month or in the near future, please let me know. It's super duper easy. And I really feel like I want you guys to step into that and kind of take ownership of that, because that helps you grow as an ambassador. That gets you outside of being comfortable and hiding behind your screen and behind your keyboard or behind your phone. And you're really not doing anything super embarrassing or uncomfortable or hard. You're just copying and pasting, but your name is the one that's doing it's showing up as the host. So this can be an opportunity for you to learn how to do something new, for you to pass that along to your team. If your team as its own entity wants to do an event, you don't have that. I mean, you don't have to have my permission. If you're in that private group that has all the information, you can do those events on your own with your, with your smaller individual teams. It doesn't always have to be a big team collaboration. You guys can do individual events like this, and I encourage you to do that, because that's how you're going to figure out what you like, figure out what works, figure out what you want to change, and help your ambassadors kind of step into that role of owning their business and promoting the products, and not just relying on the upline to do that for them. So let me know if you would like to do that. November the 12th is when I'm going to put that on the schedule. Okay, deep breaths. So right now, let me take a little step back. Right now, collagen is only available in those two, or one welcome pack and those two combo packs. Unfortunately, I ordered Joyome last week by itself before the collagen was introduced. So I'm anxiously waiting for tomorrow when the collagen becomes available on its own, so I can order that with a couple of other products that I want. So if you want to take advantage, those combos are really good deals. So if you're like needing some lean, or you're needing some slim, or you're needing some Joyome, I would say for sure take advantage of that, because those things are dirt cheap for the price of those individual products. But if you're like me and you just placed an order of stuff that's in those combos and you're like, ugh, tomorrow is the day that the collagen is going to be available on its own. Pricing. Let's talk about pricing of the collagen. I had some people ask me about that the other day. Let me get to my text message. I have, my inside scoop person had to send me the information. Pricing for the collagen, it comes in a little tub by itself. Retail price is $65.95. That yields a $55 PV. Preferred customer price is $55.95. That yields a $47 PV. Ambassador price is $49.95 with a $42 PV. So it's a 30-day supply, 1 scoop a day. I don't know if there's any benefit to doing more than 1 scoop a day. I'm sure that will be asked at some point, so I'll keep my eyes and ears peeled for that information. But that's just so you have that pricing available to you. Okay, Plexus Perks. Let's talk about Plexus Perks for a minute. I got to go back to my email on my phone because, of course, I decided to record this and it doesn't want me to do anything but leave this up. So, okay, so do you remember last week when I was like, hey, make sure you have 100 PV and your subscription order turned on? Well, that's so you would be qualified to start earning Plexus Perks. Plexus Perks is a new incentive program that's kind of geared toward those wholesale ambassadors that maybe necessarily aren't working the business and promoting the products and getting, high volumes of PV, but it's still allowing them to earn something. So if you have $100 of PV and your subscription order is on, you earn 100 Plexus Perks. These Plexus Perks accumulate and you can use them toward free product. So it's kind of like airline miles. You're buying stuff, but you're accumulating airline miles. So eventually, once you accumulate enough, you can get a free flight. Kind of the same idea, just with Plexus products. Does that make sense? Yes. 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 Okay. So this is going to be a good talking point for those people that are wholesale ambassadors, but maybe are not ordering 100 PV. I would reach out to them and say, hey, you're consistently ordering 1 bag of Slim every month, 79 PV. Maybe throw in our new collagen supplement with your Slim, making it where you are earning 100 PV every month. You can turn your subscription order on. It does not have to be unconditional. And I'll talk about that in a minute. Turn your subscription order on, order what you like to order, and you're earning those Plexus perks. Now, here's the deal. If you turn your subscription order off and it is off for more than 3 days, you lose all your perks. So you want to make sure these people are, and if they don't need a bag of Slim yet, maybe try the active, maybe try the lean, maybe try the multivitamin. Help them figure out how to make sure they're still getting 100 PV and are able to keep their subscription order on so that those perks can accumulate. I don't know what, how that payout is going to work. Like, I don't know how many Plexus perks you have to accumulate before you can order a free product. All of that information, I think, is going to come out when that goes live in back office, which is, yes?
I have the graphic. I'm in a group from another team from
Okay.
somebody I met at a convention, and I have graphics for what points pay for what stuff.
Awesome. Will you share that on my team page, please?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jennifer. That's super helpful. Super helpful.
So a lot of them are, there's like price ranges between like 200 and 400 points, 400 and 600, 800 and up. So, you know, like a full bag of Slim is going to be, I think it was around 750 or something like that points. Okay. So in theory, it's the average is about buy for 3 or 4 months and get something free.
Okay.
But then the more you spend, the more points you get. So.
Right. Okay. Excellent. Yeah, that's awesome. Super helpful. Thank you so much, Jennifer. So that makes sense. And what this is going to help us do is help people be consistent with their products. That's the main thing. You don't want somebody that's buying a bag one month, not buying a bag the next month, because that's showing us that they're not being consistent. So this is going to help with consistency in their products. And it's also going to help you build a firm foundation in your points. So if you have wholesale ambassadors that are consistently ordering 100 PV, you're consistently getting points for them. So you're not having that fluctuation where this group of people are ordering this month, but then they're not ordering the next month, and this group of people are ordering the next month. So you're never, you know, when you have that back and forth, you're never getting your full amount of points for the people that you've worked hard to get on your team. Does that make sense? If you can get these people consistently ordering 100 PV, your points are going to be at their max value. And that allows you to turn your focus from begging people to please order so I can get my points to where's my new people? Who else wants to try this stuff? Who else can I help? Where's my next opportunity? Does that make sense? I'm really excited about this program. I think it's going to be really, really helpful because who doesn't like free stuff? I mean, even if you're not looking for a paycheck with your Plexus products, I mean, I'd like a free bag of Slim. Sure, why not? So I think that's going to be super helpful. Now, here's the thing. People are going to get real hung up on the subscription order thing. It is complicated until you get it straight in your brain, and then it's not complicated. And I know I'm preaching to the choir here with the 4 of you that are on this call, but I'm going to say it for the recording in case somebody that's watching the playback is confused about how the subscription order works. So, deep breath. Hopefully I say this all right. Subscription order turned on as an unconditional order means that the products in your subscription order are the products that are going to come every 30 days. Does that make sense? Subscription order turned on and set as conditional means that that set of products is only going to be sent to your door if you don't have 100 PV before the date of your subscription order. So for me personally, sometimes I need 3 bags of active. Sometimes I need 1 bag of active and some Joyum. Sometimes I need a bag of Slim, a bag of Lean, and some ProBio 5. I never order the same products every month because I got into this habit of doing it this way, and so I never need the same stuff. So for me, I have a subscription order in place. It's turned on, and it's set to conditional, because I know that every month I'm ordering the products that I need, and without a doubt it's going to be over 100 PV because me and my husband both use that order. So it's always going to be over 100 PV. So I'm never going to get that subscription order, but what that tells the computer is that I am active and I have 100 PV, so that it knows to send me my paycheck every month, and it knows that I'm taking my products consistently. And now for the third thing, it's going to tell the Plexus Perks system to help me accumulate my Plexus Perks. Does that make sense? Is that clear? So unconditional means it's coming no matter what. Conditional means it's only coming if you don't have 100 PV by your set subscription order date. I personally set mine to the 28th. I think that's what the majority of people do. And that way you have all month to get that 100 PV so that that order doesn't ship until the very last minute if you don't have 100 PV. Does that make sense? Hopefully that's clear. All right, so I'm excited about Plexus Perks. I think that is going to be, that's going to be fun. I think that's going to kind of spark some interest in some people that maybe they don't have a desire to work the business, and they're like, well, I have too much of this and none of this. But if they know that they need to have 100 PV to accumulate those points, and that if they don't have 100 PV and they turn their subscription order off, then they lose those points. I think that's just going to give them a little bit of boost to maybe look into it a little bit more and see what products they want to try. You guys, if you have someone that tried Plexus 4 years ago, they have not tried Plexus. Count them as a never tried Plexus person, because our Slim is not the same. Our X Factor is not the same. We have Active, we have Collagen, we have Joyome. That's 5 new things that those people from 4 years ago have never tried. They don't even know about it. In their minds, they think, oh, I've already tried Plexus and XYZ. That didn't work for me. It took too long. Whatever their reasoning may have been for stopping. Those people have never tried Plexus, because we have changed so much in the last 3 to 4 years. We have an entire new group of products that they might want to try. Oh, we have MetaBurn. Forgot about MetaBurn. We have Balance. That's totally different. You guys, that's 7 new products that people, even from 2 years ago, have never tried. So readjust your brain and thinking, oh, I've already talked to everybody that I know, and think back to those people that you talked to before 2017. Those people have never tried Plexus before. Those are the people that you need to reach back out to and say, hey, I have some things that I'd like you to look at. I know you tried Plexus back then, but please let me explain to you how different and how much better our products are than they were 2 years ago. Use that as a talking point. People are still in dire need of help with their health. Period, end of story. People are still complaining about the same things they were complaining about 3, 4, 5 years ago. So don't be discouraged, and kind of shift the way your brain is thinking, and reach out to those people that maybe tried whenever you first started and had no idea what you were doing and probably screwed the conversation up. I've done that. Reach back out to them and say, hey, I know you tried Plexus in the past, that we have some really amazing new products with an amazing new product development team that I really think that you would be interested in trying. Can I send you a video, or can I send you some information? And a lot of times they're going to say sure, because they want to know what's new. In their mind, it's still the Cherry Tootsie Pop flavored Slim and, you know, the Accelerator Plus or whatever. They don't know about MetaBurn, and they don't know about Active, and oh my gosh, they're missing out, because if you have not tried Active and you have not tried MetaBurn, holy moly, that stuff is good, y'all. So I hope everybody is going to try some collagen at midnight tonight. Not really. I hope you're going to order some collagen this week. Get that in your order. reach out to those people, talk to those people, reach out to your wholesale ambassadors, look at your back office report and see who's not hitting that 100 PV mark, and find something that you think they would be interested in that's going to give them enough PV to hit 100. Then talk to them about Plexus Perks. So it's like you're not telling them to add a whole bunch of stuff. You're just telling them, hey, if you added this to your Slim, you would be at 100 PV. You would be getting Plexus Perks every month, and you'll qualify for a free product in 3 to 4 months. So just kind of strategically look at your back office, look at your report, and see who is not hitting that 100 PV every month, and just take a little time to talk to them. You guys, that's the part that I am terrible at. Looking at back office, honing in on the areas that would be really easy to fix. My business brain doesn't function well there. So that's an opportunity for growth for me. And I'm hoping that this Plexus Perks program will help with that. Super Saturday, January the 11th at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. There is a live event in Dallas that day, and they are doing the Super Saturday Live option where you can live stream it on your TV or computer also. So registration for that is open. So I highly recommend that you get registered for that. You guys, the live stream option makes this painfully simple to participate. Painfully simple. Oh my gosh. Zoom keeps sending me all these messages. You can literally pop in your earbuds, watch it on your phone, whether you're at a soccer game, you're at a softball game, you're at a basketball game, you're on your way to a baby shower, whatever it is that you have going on that day, this live stream option makes it fit. And they also have a replay option that they will release a few weeks after that. So even if you don't get to do it on the day of, you're going to still have access to the information. You guys, that is a total gift, because back whenever I first started this, if you didn't attend the live meeting, you are out of luck. You don't get to get the information. So utilize the resources that you have to help yourself learn and grow. That's about all the soapbox I have on that. Registration for convention at Nashville, Tennessee is reopened. So if you or someone on your team has not registered for convention yet, I highly recommend doing it. If you've been to convention, you know how much fun it is, You know how awesome it is to be in a room of 12,000 people that love this company as much as you do. And it kind of reignites a fire in you that tells you that yes, I am in the right place. This is the right time. I have the right product. So talk to your teams. See if y'all can figure out some roommate situations to get as many people there as you can, you guys. I have never been to Nashville before, so I am pumped about going to Nashville. I'm, like a lot of people, excited to see that it was not in Vegas this year. Nothing against Las Vegas, but it's just a lot. Las Vegas can be a lot. So I'm excited. I'm sure Nashville's going to be a lot too, but I'm excited to see a little bit different scenery. I've never been to Tennessee, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So I don't have the date for convention off the top of my head, but we'll post a graphic at some point in the team page. But registration for that has reopened. I think the price is $109.95, I believe. Could be wrong. That happens a lot. And yeah, I think that's all I have. Does anybody have anything to ask? Do they have any exciting things to tell us? Any victories for the week? Yeah, any of that. Let me unmute everybody and we'll see if anybody has anything. Anybody have anything? Can you hear Corbin? He's blowing raspberries because I have him locked in his high chair. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for hopping on here. I'm going to stop the recording. And again, let me know if you have any interest in being a host for our online event for the 12th or in the upcoming events. If anybody would like to donate a product or donate maybe a sample pack, some body cream, ease cream, Joyome, 3-day trial, whatever, to be a prize for one of our online events, let me know. That's always welcomed with open arms. Probably the next time I hop on one of these, we're going to talk about the Hello Happy Box and how to utilize those. So you guys have a great Thursday and a happy Halloween, and I will see you all soon. Bye.